Well, whether we're nomads or 9-to-5ers, almost all of us spend time on the road. And if you're someone who prefers to lease your ride, Jimmy Rhodes has tips to help you avoid an unpleasant surprise. Hey, Jimmy, what's the deal?
Some people love to lease their cars. It's low stress, plus
it costs the least amount per month for most people, so it helps them keep cash in their pocket.
But Matt Jones from Edmunds.com says repeat leasers are in for a shock in 2019.
They're going to see a price increase.
Because it's a bank-driven transaction and banks are hedging against possible hikes in interest rates. So we're running down ways to fight the rising costs of leasing. For starters, if you like the ride you've got, consider extending your lease.
If you've got a nice payment that you're comfortable with right now, maybe ride it out for another year.
It's usually as simple as a phone call.
Most people can call their lender and say, hey, I want to lease this car, extend it, another 2 months, 6 months, even as long as a year.
And if you're loving the car you're in, maybe get off the leasing merry-go-round by buying out your lease.
When a lease is completed, a person has an option to usually buy that same car at a greatly reduced price.
Plus, you know that car's entire history.
So if you've got this car that you've maintained well for 3 years and the miles are good, buying that might be a great option to get you into that lightly used car that still has some life into it.
If you want to keep leasing, think about letting yourself get conquested.
There's something that happens in the car business. It's called conquesting.
Sadly, this does not involve Vikings. It's about car companies fighting for your business.
So say, for example, you're leasing a Volkswagen. Well, Ford might give you a big, fat, juicy incentive.
Finally, if you want to keep leasing and you have a strong brand loyalty, at least compare models within your preferred brand.
What we're seeing is sedans, which used to get the lion's share of leasing, they're not quite as easy to lease as they have been in the past. SUVs seem to be the hot ticket right now.
For example, according to Edmunds data,
instead of leasing a Honda Accord, actually a better deal to lease a CR-V now.
Just think about all you'll be able to carry in that thing. Fighting the rising costs of leasing is what's the deal.